We are going to do one more of these volunteers, and we do ask everybody in the audience to do one thing. Should you see these two dudes walking around the fairgrounds later on, please walk up to them and from the bottom of your heart, bug the crap out of them. Especially that guy. Now make sure you pat them on the back and tell them how much you enjoyed watching, folks, because I honestly believe that these are the true stars of the show. Don't you?
Yes.
These two gentlemen here are incredible human beings with incredible imaginations. I know it was very hot for the volunteers that joined us here on stage. We do hope to see you again next year. Come back to the Hypnosis Show. It's a lot of fun. It's fun when it's cool. That's right. But we are going to close this off with a really good one. Don't go anywhere. You're going to enjoy this, all right? Volunteers, I'm going to give you one last and final suggestion. As you're performing this suggestion, the moment I snap my fingers and say the words wide awake, remember, you're going to be back to your normal self. Now, all faculties will return. All suggestions will be removed from your mind and placed back in your mind as simply memories. These suggestions will no longer affect you in everyday life. You're going to be back to the way you were before you came on stage, however, with the wonderful memories of this show. You're going to remember everything and feel positive knowing you put a smile on the face of the Contra Costa Fair, and that's going to make you feel positive about yourself. Volunteers, if in life you do have a bad habit you desire to quit, when you leave this stage, you're going to have the willpower within you to quit that bad habit for the rest of your life with ease and comfort. If you so choose to accept that suggestion, let that suggestion sink deep in your subconscious mind. For this is the only suggestion that will not be removed at the end of the show if you choose to accept it. And if you do, let it affect your life in a very positive way. Volunteers, for your last and final suggestion here today, the moment your eyelids open, you're going to be extremely upset because you're going to think that you paid $100 to see the show. And quite frankly, you're going to think that this show sucks really bad. You're going to be really upset that you got ripped off $100. You're going to stand up, kind of give me a dirty look before you're going to leave the stage. You're going to go sit in the audience and wait for me to finish talking on the mic so you can collect your $100. Now, as you're sitting in the audience, the moment you hear this music play, your bodies will immediately go into super slow motion. You're going to stand up out of your chair in slow motion and hold your hands high in the air. You're going to see one other person with their hands high up in the air, and you'll believe that that's the most beautiful person you've ever seen in your entire life. You'll run towards that person in super slow motion. You may even scream some things in slow motion, like, I love you. You'll run into each other's arms and give each other the greatest, biggest, loving hug of all times. Oh, and what a hug it will be! It'll be a hug the angels speak of. But the moment the music stops, you will realize you're hugging a dude! Anytime you hear that music, you repeat that suggestion until I finally snap my fingers, say the words wide awake, remember. But the moment you hear that music, you go into super slow motion and you find that most beautiful person. Volunteers, when your eyelids open, you're upset because you paid $100. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Hey guys, how you doing? You guys have fun at the Hypnosis Show or what?
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys coming and sitting, especially here. It's really hot. I appreciate you guys coming out there and give yourselves a round of applause over here. You guys are fantastic. And give yourselves a round of applause over here coming out. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Without the crowd, there is no show. You guys are wonderful. And you guys had a good time too. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Raise the bike. Yeah! Who didn't have a good time? You didn't enjoy the show? You didn't like it? Really? You look a little upset, sir. Are you mad?
Yeah.
You think it's a rip? Really? How much money did you pay? $1. So if I get you your money back, we'll be square? We'll be okay? Start. Okay, we'll start with this, sir. I'll send you back in the audience. When I get off stage, I'm going to get you the $100 back, all right? All right, we'll start there. And if I get you your $100 back, we're square, we'll be all right? All right, okay. All right, we'll send you back. Get these guys back, go back to their chair. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much. This is my second time at the Costa Contra Fair. And it's a very beautiful place you got here. So thank you so much for having me back. You're a wonderful city here. Who paid $100 for the show again? Just curious. You paid $100? You paid $100? Well, I feel really bad about that. I'm going to get your money back. But I've got a little music I think you guys might enjoy. Check it out.
Emotional. Over there, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, make some big noise when these two connect right here. Look at the love right here. Oh! Volunteers 1, 2, 3, wide awake, remember. Back to your normal self. What are you guys doing? What's going on? You guys were absolutely fantastic. Hey, sir, let me ask you, what's your name? Mark? And what's your name over here? I'm sorry? Hyman? All right. You guys feel a little bit embarrassed? A little bit? All right. Now, that's the last thing I want you to feel. Now, the most important thing I want you to feel about this show is the most important thing I want you to remember about this show is this round of applause. It's for you guys. They loved you. Check it out. You guys are absolutely fantastic volunteers. Without you two, the show wouldn't have happened. Stand up one more time. Take a bow. Let's hear it for them. Come on! Now, guys, I know it's extremely hot, and I want to offer you a nice cold bottle of water. Come see me over here on the side of the stage. I'm going to get you one. Thank you so much for being volunteers.